What was your take on Ilya's performance, and do you think that he gives Islam a run for the money as pound for pound right now?
Yeah, it's interesting because, he did exactly what he said he's going to do. He is an absolute complete fighter. Stand-up is beautiful, ground, grappling, everything. This kid's a star.
Do you feel like you made a statement tonight in terms of who the best fighter in the world is? Pantoja was just in here and he made a case for himself. Obviously Makhachev is number one and has been looking very good. Do you feel like you made a statement tonight that you should be considered number one?
In the pound for pound ranking?
Yes.
You mean I don't care about that ranking?
No, you don't care?
No, I don't care. Wherever they want to put me.
Paddy the Baddy will come into the cage. They will have a face-off. You think Ilia Topuria is a nice guy because he's so handsome? He is not a very nice guy. He is mean and nasty, and there's only one person he doesn't like. It's Paddy the Baddy, who he said about, and I quote, "I hate you."
You said you were going to knock out Charles and become a two-division champion. Does it feel the way you thought it would feel?
It feels much better.
Because of how you did it?
Because I already did it, and it's in the past. And I don't know, it feels much better.
Where does that combination rank among the combinations you threw? Because you hit him with those two punches, and I think Rogan said you were in the octagon. He was out with after the right hand.
I want to understand your question.
Is that the best combination you've ever thrown, do you think, in competition?
I have better combinations.
You have?
Yeah, I have, but they have to stay inside the octagon with me a little bit more time.
Okay.
Maybe in the future you see them.
What did you think? I mean, the fight lasted 2.5 minutes, basically. What do you remember thinking watching the fight?
I said before it, when he was walking out, I said Charles looks nervous. I thought it takes away, and Ilya looked very calm.
Yeah.
And I think that made a difference there in that first round. If Charles might have got through the first round, it might have been a little bit different, but he never got out of there, as we see.
As you watch back, the right hook from Ilia Topuria that dropped him. What do you think?
He's got brilliant boxing. He's got very good hands. He's got power. When he swings them hooks, like you need to get out of the right. Oh, sorry.
Paddy Pimblett did come in the cage tonight. Y'all had a little fun. But there's Arman Tsarukyan, there's Justin Gaethje. Is that the fight that you want more than anything else?
Yes, that's the fight that I want. Because with Charles, I had a little bit difficult situation because I really like the guy. He's a really great human being. You can hate him. You always see him surrounded by his family, friends, teammates. He's an amazing human being. But at the end, I was like, this is competition. I have to do my job, and that's it. But with Paddy, I'm really gonna enjoy kicking his ass.
Now, you must have known to some degree that might happen. He's been speaking your name all week. He's been saying, win or lose, me and Paddy are going to handle this sanitizer business. Were you prepared to come over the rail? Or did you know you were going to be face-to-face with him tonight?
Yeah, I'm always prepared. I'm always ready to do that. We've got history, you know what I mean? You don't even need to, sell that fight. It sells itself. Two people who genuinely dislike each other. We don't really get that. We haven't seen that since, it could be even McGregor, right? Two people who actually hate each other, because I hate him, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even want to finish him fast. I'd want to finish him with a minute left in the fight after I've elbowed him 700 times, you know what I mean? I'd want to disfigure him.
Dana, Ilya, after the fight, he called in Paddy Pimblett and brought him into the cage, and they had a face-off. Obviously, they've got a long history together. I know there's a lot of options on the table for Ilya, but when he shows that type of interest in a fight, does that make you want to make it?
Well, I don't know who the hell let him in there. That should have never happened. Let's start there. I was already back in my room, or that would have never happened. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about that stuff tonight, other than, obviously the Van fight. But, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out.
How long do you anticipate a run at lightweight? Do you feel like you'll try to make several defenses, or is the other guy that you don't like to talk about, is he in the picture in the short term?
I could be ready by the end of the year if they want me. If I get the call from the UFC and they want me to get back in the octagon by the end of the year, I will be ready.
When he touched you, Could you tell anything in that moment? Did you feel his strength? Was there anything when he actually made contact
He
with you?
didn't get a big push, like he only done a little one, but he feels weak. You know what I mean? And as I say, he's like there,
He was smaller than you,
Small.
meaningfully. What do you weigh right now?
about 195.
When you were doing the grappling with Charles at one point over there in front of Dana, and he had your leg, were you in any danger? Was there anything that was
Not
close?
at all, and I was this close to get a very dominating position. He did a good scramble there. Then I saw in his face that he was hurt, and I decided to stand up.
From a punching power standpoint, he knocks out Volkanovski, Holloway, and Oliveira. 3 amazing fighters in a row. Is he the hardest hitter pound for pound that the UFC has ever had?
He's on a great 3-fight win streak for sure. All legends that he knocked out. I don't know. I don't know where he sits pound for pound punching power, but moving up a weight class like that and doing what you say you're going to do in the first round and the way he did it is very impressive.
Ilia, there's some people saying that this 3-fight stretch is the greatest 3-fight stretch in history. Not only the names that you beat, but the way you beat them all. Can you just talk about this run that you're on? I mean, can you put this into perspective, what you've done?
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's difficult to explain with the simple words. Like beat guys like Volk, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Not many people in the world can say that.
I had said the other day if he won this fight that he might turn into a star the caliber of a Ronda or a George St. Pierre or a Conor, somebody like that, with the look he has, the way he talks, and then of course the way he fights. Given the way this ended tonight against a fighter like Oliveira, do you think that he has the ability to take it to that kind of level?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You obviously felt the energy in the building tonight. It was a big fight, and again, to go in and say exactly what you're going to do and then do it in the way that he did it is impressive.
Ilia, after the fight, we saw on the cameras Charles and you shared some words in the cage. If it's a private conversation, I understand, but if you're able to share, what was
Share like very respectful words with each other. All the respect and the word for Charles. He's a legend. He's a legend, and I have all the admiration, the word for him. He's, as I said, an amazing human being, a role model for all of us.
I thought it was amazing too when you were walking in tonight. Like the first time the camera showed you, it seemed like there was just a smile on your face. I mean, here's this pressure-packed situation, and you just.
I just came to collect my belt. I already won it in the training sessions. I know how hard I work. I know what I'm able to do in the sparring sessions and the training sessions. I know how good I am. I know that no one can match my level of skills inside the octagon. And when I say this, maybe I sound a little bit cocky. You guys think that I'm crazy, but I used to prove it that I'm the best fighter in the world.